Trailblazers! Welcome to another episode of the Life is Today show. My name is Leila Khan and I'm the author of 101 Plus Ways to Overcome Life's Biggest Obstacles. You are here today as a trailblazer who is looking to master your mind and your emotions in order to realize your dreams for real, okay? In reality, that is why we're here. This is what I teach and it is what my absolute passion is. And thank you for being here. So in today's episode, we are going to be looking at connection with others from your heart space and how to put the mind and your heart together so that they are working in alignment with each other, because the two do not have to butt heads. The two don't have to fight in order to allow you to have a happy life. Okay, enjoy today's episode. Do subscribe, like if it resonates with you as well. Share please around the world with those in your network. You never know who might need to hear these words, and so on. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to hearing from you soon. Enjoy and stay until the end because there's a special offer for you as well. So I'll speak to you really, really soon. Take care. All the best. Mwah. Bye. It's Leila here. I hope you're doing really well. Right, so I'm just sitting here writing down some notes. I'm actually just writing down my heart's desires list, and I'm feeling guided to in fact I'm being nudged to turn the camera on and to start speaking with you all. So I don't know why or what it is that I'm meant to be relaying, so we'll just go with it. So connections with others. When our connections with our heart is in the right place, we're able to connect with others in their right place. And that's really important to be aware of, because where somebody else is not where you are necessarily, and where you are is not where somebody else is. You may physically be in the same place, but actually on so many other levels you're in very, very different places, mentally, emotionally, physically, psychologically. Of all of those, for me, the most important one is, where is somebody spiritually, and also where are they emotionally as well. How tied in are they to their mind as opposed to their emotions? Or how much are they in their emotional space as opposed to being balanced between their emotions and their mind? We need both. Balance is about that, it's about 50-50 or as close as. And finding that space of balance within yourself is one of the greatest gifts that you could give to yourself on your personal development journey, on your healing journey, on your life journey, to learn who you are and how to balance your emotions and your mind, the tuggings and the nudges of the heart, which is essentially it's where we have come to live from. And when we're in our mind space too much, then there is an imbalance. And I often find in conversations with others that there's a tug of war between heart and mind. Oh, I want to do this, but then there's another side of me that wants to do that. Or there's a part of me that wants to do this, or there's a part of me that doesn't want to do that. I want to go here, but I'm afraid to go there. Your heart is always calling you, your heart is always directing you, and it's really a question of how willing are you to listen to it, and so much more importantly, how willing are you to act on what your heart's desires are without allowing the mind to reason or to rationalize or to create a story out of what the heart is guiding you to do, because there is no story. There is no narrative. When your heart is guiding you, your heart is guiding you. And that is it. It's so graceful. It's so phenomenal. And it's the ego that wants to control direction. It's an ego voice that wants to say yes or no, and to be in control of the yes and the no. And, you know, learning to love the ego voice is another life's challenge. It's another self-mastery challenge. But it's always about coming back to your heart. And it's always about trusting that where your heart is leading you to is exactly where you are meant to be. And the narrative doesn't matter. The narrative doesn't matter in the moment. Afterwards, you can look back and say, wow, my heart guided me there. Shit. That's when the wonder and the awe of life and being can really be seen and witnessed, you know? And it's absolutely incredible. It's your heart's desires. Your heart is your boss, and your mind is like this faithful friend. You know, I often say your ego can become your friend, and it's a question of just learning what your ego's vibe is, and learning to put the two together as good friends, as best friends. You know, your heart always knows, and it leads you to that very, very place that you want to be. It leads you to the very connections that are meant to be for you. It leads you to the very places where you are supposed to be in order to learn the lessons that you are here to learn, and that you are ready to learn as well. And when we get into the mind, we flip that story. We flip what is actually happening on its sides. And that is when you can go off course. That is when you, without realizing, you're in a different place, when you're always in the right place. Stay connected to your heart, stay connected to your inner desires, and in that place is where you're going to find those deeper connections, those people, those places, those experiences, that abundance, the prosperity, the dreams coming true, the serendipitous, I can't even say that word, so I'm not going to try again. Those moments, those moments when, those moments when something amazing is meant to be happening. So I'm going to leave it there. Like I said at the beginning, I had no idea what was coming through me. So I really hope that this message is for you and that it resonates. And let's keep in touch. Feel free to comment below. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be posting this, but I'm guessing it's going to go into the Facebook page, maybe YouTube as well. Post below, share your comments, like if you have resonated, okay? Like if the message in this video has resonated with you, and share with somebody in this world that you believe could hear these words. I'd really, really appreciate that. And subscribe, you know, and keep in touch as well. Mwah. Lots of love, and I'll speak to you really soon. Take care. Bye.